Oh, there it goes. Testing, testing. Hello. So I am starting a new vlog. I just uploaded my first one, and I'm not freaking out. I'm fine. Anyway, it's Monday. It's the day after Easter Sunday here in the US. Hello, my name is Flo. I'm an artist from New York. This is my creativity channel, I want to call it. And today, I am just calling the towel on already. It's cold. It's dark. It's, it was such a nice sunny day yesterday, and I didn't do any arting because obviously it was a holiday and, family and whatnot. And it was a Sunday. I don't really want to do anything on a Sunday. I tried to get grounded and really try to will myself to make something today. And the most that I got done, I say done in air quotes, because it wasn't even that much, but a little bit is something. I just did a little bit of scrapbooking kind of drawing in my planner for not even a new month. Oh my God, it's already the end of April. There's a page in my planner that is kind of ugly, so I like to glue stuff over it and make my own thing. And I just managed to glue some scrap paper over it and maybe draw some little flowers and whatnot. I don't know. I'm really scattered today. I can't think. I managed to do a workout this morning. I just did a quick Pilates workout. And then I guess just the day is just so dark and gloomy that it sucks all the motivation out of me. So that's where we are right now. I'm having my second coffee of the day. And hopefully, I could do some painting, but it's really cold in the back where my studio is. And it's dark, it's cold, and it's dark. And that really sucks the creativity out of me. I'm even surprised I managed to pull out the camera for this intro, but that's where we are. So yeah, I will see you later because I really want to update you about where that arch panel painting ended up from my last video. And there is a new painting that's not so new. It's kind of, I have the first layers on it, but I've gotten to the point where I don't know what to do with it. So I will update you on that.
So that's really wonderful. We're going to take 2 more messages as guidance to see what else you're guided to do. 2 messages from this deck for all Leo. Starting with the first one, I'll just take my glasses. Okay, so we've got the witch. This is all about experimentation, but it's also about rebellion. You might be feeling a bit rebellious about something, and that rebellion is maybe
hello again. Here we are back in my studio. I'm gonna work on this painting today that I've absolutely neglected for, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks, maybe a month. I don't know. But it's gotten to the point where you get all excited to do the first, the first layers of your idea, and then you kind of get to a point where you stop and it's kind of ugly, and then you kind of lose like a little bit of hope for it, and now I am ready to work on it again after a few weeks. So that's pretty much the life cycle of my pending works in progress. A little bit closer to it, so we can see some details that I've already hashed out, and maybe who knows, I might get rid of them, paint over them, whatever. But anyway. Alright, let's see here. So this is what I usually do. It's like a fantasy landscape type thing. We've got our mountains in the distance, and since I'm obsessed with arches right now, I got a random one in the middle here, kind of going through the clouds and stuff like that. I'm not sure if it's gonna stay or go. I painted these leaves, but I'm not sure about them. Like this part and this part was just empty. Whoops. So I needed to put something there, and I don't know if it's too dark or whatnot, but I mean, I really like this part. I may keep that, but I need it to look a little more translucent, I guess. Overall, I'm really happy with the mountains and the smoke and the moons, or, you know, if that's what it comes off as. But yeah, and like I said, this might not even look the way that it does in the end, because I might just decide to maybe get rid of the arch altogether. I'm not sure. Although I really do like the moons or different planets or whatnot, I love anything like celestial or astrologically themed. Not sure why. Here's some of my past work if you want to get an idea of what I like to paint. This one is one of my favorites because it's the first diptych I've ever done. I feel like I watch too many alien conspiracy documentaries, so that's where my mind goes when I start painting. This one is also another one of my favorites. And this one, I have little collage-y elements that I glued to the surface. Here's more of those little mosaic tiles. You can get all up close, like right there, and kind of, where is it? There it is, down here. But yeah, that's me challenging myself to use or to paint on different size surfaces other than your typical rectangle, square, 20 by 20 and whatnot. And I know it's getting a little dark here behind the canvas. I don't have a lot of room to move around here, but I love doing paintings on these wood slices. You can pretty much find them at any art supply store nowadays, but these are from Michael's. And I think either these I really like these because, first of all, they're round and they already have a nice convenient hanging feature. Yeah, these are either from Michael's or maybe Hobby Lobby. I know they have different versions of that stuff. But yeah, I guess it's a mini studio tour. But back to this one, which is the star of the show today. I really do not know what to do with this right now, but I wanted to work on it. And sometimes, sometimes the best way to get something done is to just get in there and get your hands dirty and start working on it.
From my winter hell, I've got candles and candy. I can be your daddy if you only let me creep into your prison cell. Hey baby, can you tell I'm not a criminal? Your choice is seminal. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way. Try to stay true. Just speak low, stand in your row. Try not to show this life's a show. Try not to glow. Way down below, oh, it's a lot of woe. And that's not a place where you would like to go. I've got cigarettes and brandy, which could come in handy if you just help me loosen up my hand grenades fuse. Baby, don't refuse my truth, but it's up to you not to choose. I want you to stay true to what's right for you. No matter who or know what will others say. Just find your way and try to stay true.
It is several hours later, and she's looking like a big hot mess. I don't know what I was thinking, but like I was thinking of like like a veil, like the veil is thin, like I'm gonna make like a transparent layer like right about here. Yeah, I'm a little out of practice with that stuff. And this tripod's really heavy, so I'm just gonna put it down really quick. Hello. Okay, it is now the next day, and I worked on this painting yesterday for a little bit, and it's safe to say that I kind of hate it. I mean, maybe hate's a strong word. If I look at it from around a corner, I think it's really cool, but I think right now there's a lot of things going on in the painting that I'm not liking. Like, I usually like a balance of... elements. Yeah. Okay, so maybe this was a mistake, even though, I mean, I kind of think it looks cool, but for simplicity's sake, I think that it's starting to look super busy, and nothing wrong with that in any painting, but I don't know, it's just kind of giving me the ick right now. I had kind of a plan for what I wanted to do with this, and I'm still gonna go ahead and do it. And if it doesn't work out, if I don't like the way it looks, I think I'll just kind of paint over stuff in black. So that's where this direction is going. Yeah, I mean, I like the mountains. I like these. Not sure how I feel about the leaf things. I do like this. Not sure about this, even though by itself it looks kind of cool. Like I said yesterday, it's kind of supposed to be like the veil is thin type imagery, symbolism, whatever. But I don't know. It's looking kind of busy to me now, and I realize it's in like the ugly phase of like the painting. So I might end up liking it, but the beautiful thing about acrylic is that, first of all, it's dry, and I can do whatever I want to it today. But you can also paint over it. You can gesso over it again and paint over stuff you don't like, and pretty much just make it how you want it. So let's get to work on that today. Okay, I don't know how the hell I complained before that it was too busy, and then I added more stuff that made it more busy. I mean, I think it looks kind of cool though, but something's got to go. So I'm thinking maybe this doesn't need to be here. The Subaru logo does not need to be here. Yeah, so maybe I'll get rid of that. And if worse comes to worse, if I don't like it by tomorrow morning, I'm literally just going to paint over it in black paint and start over.